as is my intro. Clapping my hands, warming them up, getting ready to play. Because we're playing some Dark Souls Remastered again today. Because my last video on Dark Souls was for the birthday of Dark Souls, the 10th birthday. And I decided that I'm going to take part in the Return to Lordran thingy. However, the thing with the Return to Lordran event is you're supposed to engage in as much jolly cooperation and PvP and, you know, all that good stuff as you possibly can. However, I have a tendency to either advance too fast or too slow. I don't know which, but after the fucking undead parish, I never seem to get any matches with anyone. So until I hit the meta level for PvP, which is 125. So we're gonna play through the game as normal, as we normally would. And if we happen to get fucking, you know, some action, then we get some action, and that's what we're gonna do. I've decided that I'm going to, well, I left it up to a couple of friends. I gave them a few builds that I would try, and they got to pick, and they ended up both picking Great Shield with a halberd. But I think what I'll end up doing is starting off as a sword and board, because that was also one of the thingies, and then depending on how we're going, I'll probably evolve into the halberd and Great Shield build that they wanted. But I figured the best way to start that would be with the Knight, because it starts with pretty decent shield and armor and pretty decent weapon too, so that'd be good. I'm gonna grab the Master Key, because it's just good. I was also wondering if we should actually go female this time, because I always play male in these games, like, every single time. I think I might actually go female this time, because reasons, and that means that her name is not going to be Maverick. It shall be Jane instead, because reasons out of 10. Alright. Let's give her a little bun, I think. And we'll make her hair. She's gonna be a ginger. Yeah. Looks good. Sounds great. Feels good. Let's get into the cutscenes. Alright, see you in like freaking half an hour. Jesus.
In the age of ancients, the world was unformed, shrouded by fog. A land of grey crags, arch trees, and everlasting dragons. But then there was fire, and with fire came disparity. Heat and cold, life and death, and of course, light and dark. Then from the dark they came and found the souls of lords within the flame. Nito, the first of the dead. The Witch of Izalith and her daughters of Chaos. Gwyn, the Lord of Sunlight, and his faithful knights. And the furtive pygmy, so easily forgotten. With the strength of lords, they challenged the dragons. Gwyn's mighty bullets peeled apart their stone skills. Witches weaved great firestorms. Nito unleashed a miasma of death and disease. And Seath the Scaleless betrayed his own, and the dragons were no more. Thus began the Age of Fire. But soon the flames will fade, and only dark will remain. Even now, there are only embers. And man sees not light, but only endless nights. And amongst the living are seen carriers of the accursed dark side. Yes, indeed. The dark sign brands the undead. And in this land, the undead are corralled and led to the north. Where they are locked away to await the end of the world. This is your fate.
Yeah, we sexy. Oh yeah. Alright. Woo. Here we go again. But well, for me, the like 1,000,000th time. Actually, I've never actually looked at these dudes, you know? That guy's having a good old pray. That guy's just... Oh, there he is. Maybe they're having a sulk. Pussy. Who the fuck? Oh, right. Yeah. Look at that handsome devil. Oh, yeah. Lots of, very attractive creatures in this game. That's cool. Attractive is a word. I don't know. Now, I'm also debating on whether or not I want to show you some cheesy shit. Because there is a couple. Namely, with one of the DLC bosses, primarily the last one, there's a strategy where you can actually kill him without killing him, without fighting him. And, well, yeah, it's exactly that. There's also, there's actually another boss as well that I think you can do that too. But that's one that I've never actually managed to pull off myself, so. All the rest in there, I don't have any Estus anyway yet, so. Rah! How'd you miss? Come on, buddy. Get my shield. Get my broadsword. Come on, buddy. Bitch. Alright. I can block it. Fuck. Guess not. What's up? It's a shortcut that, you know, we're definitely going to need. And this is the boy that rescued us.
Oh, you.
Solaire of Astora.
You're no
I
Hollow.
like this guy.
Thank goodness. I'm done for, I'm afraid. I'll die soon, then lose my sanity. I wish to ask something of you. You and I, we're both undead. Hear me out, will you? Regrettably,
Sure.
I have failed in my mission. But perhaps you can keep the torch lit. There is an old saying in my family. Thou who art undead art chosen, and thine exodus from the undead asylum maketh pilgrimage to the land of ancient lords. When thou ringeth the bell of awakening, the fate of the undead thou shalt know. Well, now you know, and I can die with hope in my heart. Oh, one more thing. Here, take this. An Estus flask, an undead favorite. Oh,
Okay.
and this. Now I must bid farewell. I would hate to harm you after death. So go now, and thank you.
Just because. Thank you for freeing us, good sir. The name shall not be forgotten. And then he dies, sadly. Oh, really? Damn, my parrying's... My parrying's freaking, you know, on point already, which is good news. I'm not gonna really use it too much, but still. I like to, you know, be able to do it. I need to. Oh, you can't hear me. You can't hear me. You're there. Music lover. There we go. Cop that. Pansy. Love the sound it makes too. Like the... What's up? Really? So that's how we're gonna play that? Alright. No worries, game. Alright. Try this again. Ow. See, you're normally supposed to get a, for those who don't know, you're supposed to get a plunge on him. Plunging attack, which like, just absolutely demolishes his health bar. Like, I think you get like half of his health or something like that. Yeah, I can block that. Really? I did. I think you need some of them special supplements. So you notice how we successfully blocked it, but it's still like knocked us away. Some attacks just do that. Like you won't take any damage, but yeah. You ain't got shit. Can actually get his hammer as well if you can beat him before you, like, if you don't go through the gate that I went through at the start. I don't know if you've noticed, but if you beat him before that, like with your bare fist basically, you actually get his hammer. You can start with it, and it's garbage. Because A, the stats you need to wield it are well beyond what you have now. And even when you do have the stats for it, it's still kinda just meh. Yeah.
Only in the ancient legends it is stated that one day an undead shall be chosen. To leave the undead asylum in pilgrimage to the land of the ancient lords. Lordran.
So Alf is in the asking or saying that the AoE of shit is annoying at times. I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about, because I'm just like, you know, too good at this game, so I don't even notice. Hang on, it's only a sneeze, I think, maybe. Hay fever's getting to me. It's that time of year in the Australia. Now, I could talk to that bloke over there, but he just rambles on about stuff and things. I think I do need a little bit of faith for this weapon that I'm going for, so I'm going to actually put a couple points in that. Now, I'm going to do my regular self-ending, because I'm not allowed to say the S word, because YouTube is a bum. Not that I'm monetizing these videos or anything, but you know, tis what it is. Far out, I'm so slow. God. I hate it. Let me go.
If not,
blah blah blah, miracles, blah blah blah, I don't like you, racism, etc. Apparently, Alfie is going to do a little bit of tidying, and he can still see and hear.
Then first. Now only.
Oh, I already belong to this. Oh, that's right, because I'm a knight. Alright. Oh, maybe we'll actually pick up some miracles at some point later on down the track. Maybe we get a heal or something.
Come again.
That's another thing that I've never actually done is miracles. So that could be fun. Oh, God, it makes me... Ugh. I hate fat rolling, dude. It's so bad. It goes against, like, everything that I've trained myself to do in this game over the years. Fat rolling. Always stay under the 30% equip load, I keep telling myself. But then I just punish myself. 88, 89. This has bleed on it. Let's go on that. Got a metal ball. Metal spiky ball on a stick. Love it. Let's go teach some heathens. Not these heathens though. These heathens will ruin my day. Nope, 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 nope. Aha! Audacious rain shield. This. Skeletons! Skeletons everywhere. Whee! Now most... Ow! That hurt! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! That's actually first time in a long time that I've almost died there. But that's why I call these the SUI'd runs, because it very frequently ends in you dying. Because I'm going to areas that I really shouldn't be going just for a little bit of nice early game loot, call it. Also, I might actually quickly just go right ahead and chuck this on my bar down there, so I can quickly use it if I need to. Yeah. I'm gonna need to be fast for this bit, so I will actually end up taking off my armor when we get down there. Oh, she's sexy. Look at her. Oh yeah. Because yeah, the ghosts down here actually do some damage, and I need to be using a certain item, which is these oh, I almost forgot. Stock. Nice little early game dex weapon if you're interested. Actually, that's not a bad weapon to be using, the S-stock. Transient curses. Right. So yeah, if I pop one of them, I think it's like for 5 minutes or something, I can hurt these ghosts here and actually defend from them. But currently, they just phase through my shields and I can't actually damage them, so... And since I'm not actually here to fight them, I'm just gonna run through, grab me item, and then bugger off. Alright. Very rarely take damage there, but here we go. Alright, now we're going to... should I do my... I'm going to do my extended one. If I can survive the next bit. Because there is a couple of items that I want to grab down here, and it's actually the reason that I got those little extra points in faith. Was because of an item that I'm going to get in a moment. A sword. Very good sword, actually. It'll probably carry me through at least to Anor Londo. Unless I pick up a halberd and decide to use it, of course. If I get the Black Knight halberd, I'll be 100% just whipping that shit out. Just, ooh, what? That thing will carry you through the end of the game. Like, easy. I'm still umming and ahhing about the actual halberd because I'm already slow. So upset. Dragon's definitely dead. I mean, look at that. There's no way this thing's alive, right? Oh! Oh, I survived! Go, 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 go! Go, 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 go! Go, 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 go! Oh! It's actually the first time I've ever survived a hit from him. I'm, oh, let's just say I'm shocked. Jeebus hell. That was, nuts. So yeah, this shield, good shield, can block a lot of fire damage. This sword here, good sword, can do good damages and stuff. It is split damage though, which is a bit poo, because later on you do get enemies that are resistant to magic, obviously. But you can... It's also blessed, which means that if I kill a skeleton, it stays down. It cannot be resurrected. which obviously only really comes into effect once I'm in the catacombs and stuff like that, but it's still handy to have. Now, I am expecting to die here. This is... If I'm gonna die, it'll be on this bit here. Now. Grab this, even though I don't actually need it. But yeah, the only reason we can actually get down here right now is because of the starting gift master key that I got. So yes, there you go. That's why we get it. Now, there is actually a boss down the bottom of all this nonsense, but we will not be fighting it today. Oh, okay, time to go. No time. No time to fight everything. Q. So I can start the 4. Grab that. Alright, now I can die. But there we go. And that's a free port back to Firelink Shrine. That's the last place we rested at. And that's also why I used all those souls at the start there to level up real quick. Was because I figured we'd probably be leaving them down there. And now that we got those 2 Firekeeper souls, come to this lady, reinforce Estus Flask. Now see down the bottom there it's got +2 now. Just basically means it will heal more per chug. Which is good. Another thing we could actually do is go and kill Pinwheel. And usually you don't really want to... Pinwheel's a pushover. That's all there is. That's all there is to it. Like, it's just an absolute pansy. This lad. I don't know why I just used 1 there. I should have used them all, but whatever. Feeling a sneeze coming on. Whew. Alright. Hello, cats. What's the problem? Just gonna scratch on your cardboard, are ya? Alright. Yes, the window's open. We're outside even though it's wet at the moment. Fantastic weather for a cat. Level up. Let's get my faith to 14, because that's what I need it at. And we're gonna up my endurance some. 15. I think it scales better with something. Let's go until there's 10. Fuck it. I don't know why, I just have this thing about having everything at 10. I don't know. Or at least 10, I should say. I don't like having anything below 10. For some weird and wonderful reason. Okay, so it scales with C on everything. Not bad. Okay, so that's that part done. Do I have a ring yet? I don't have a ring yet. Alright, now we're fat again. Gross. Alright. Now, I know I said that Pinwheel is, you know, a massive pushover, but I still recommend maybe not going straight for him if this is your first run, because he can still ruin your day if you know. Ow! Gotta get out of the habit of freaking dodging now. Oh, you prick! That's another thing these little bastards can do is freaking parry you. But yeah, because our sword is blessed, these guys will actually stay down when I kill them. But notice how earlier it took 3 Estus to heal me up from almost empty. And that time it only took 1. So there's that in action already. It's already paying dividends. There was a time way back when I would actually end up invading people down here using a very special ring called the Ring of Fog. And at the time, what it did, at least in PvP, was it stopped other players from locking onto you in combat, and it also makes you very hard to see, especially in dark areas like this. And yeah, it was very bad manners to invade down here, especially with the friggin' Ring of Fog. Like, it was ridiculous. Oh no. This is where it happens. Second death coming right up. Maybe. Now the thing is, I have to kill these guys before I can light this bonfire here. Also, killing that guy, pretty sure makes these guys... No, it's actually a different one. But those are the undead mage pyro dude bros. They're the ones that actually res these guys. So if you can kill all of them, then the skeletons will stop spawning no matter what weapon you're using. But obviously we're using Bless, so that's what we need to do. This. Now I am going to human up and also kindle this bonfire because I will want my 10 Estus. So basically what you can do is you reverse hollowing, which turns you human. Like so. Makes you all pretty. And also it also increases item find rate. And it also enables PvP and co-op. All the online features. So there's that. And then what kindling does is each time you kindle a bonfire, it will allow you to restore 5 more Estus. So from base, like just light the bonfire and rest at it, you'll restore 5. If you kindle it once, it'll restore 10. And then you can kindle it 2 more times for 5 each, so up to a 20 Estus per rest at that specific bonfire. Like, it doesn't carry over between bonfires. It's only that one that actually gets the benefit. So, in the early game when you're kind of short on humanity like I am, you don't really want to kindle every bonfire, but there are still a few bonfires which kind of warrant a not go on. Right there. Oh god, that's so fat. Gross. I hate it so much. And then I think I dropped down. It was right here. That's the one. Then we'll grab Paladin Leroy. I could have also gone and joined the Gravelord Covenant, but I think I'll save that for another time, perhaps. What's up, big fella? You gonna carry me through this fight, maybe? Not that he's really hard to kill, but I'll let him draw the aggro of these fucking bone wheels, because these guys are a pain in the ass. Hopefully he doesn't die before we get through. Pretty sure he one-shots them though, so it's always good. Alright. So now what you're going to want to do is you want to make sure that he does exactly that before you drop down, because once you drop down... What are you doing, mate? Come on. That's the spirit. So yeah, once you drop down, you're locked in there, and I don't think he follows you sometimes if you drop down first. Someone's ready for Halloween. Alrighty. So his whole gimmick is he clones himself. Ooh, that actually hurts a little bit. Now, these clones are, you know, easy to dispatch. But obviously, you know, you don't want to be wasting your time on them. If at all possible. What I'll be doing is probably mostly just managing these guys so that Paladin Leroy gets on the right guy. And he's dead. Just like that. Piece of piss. It's a nice 15,000 souls. Get the Rite of Kindling, which is what allows me to actually kindle up to 20, as you see by that big obnoxious notification. Mask of the Child. We don't want to go up there yet. That's a not happy area. So what we're going to do is we're going to pop a Homeward Bone, and back up top we go. Yeah, basically, when you kill him, you get a mask. One of three. Either Mask of the Child, Mask of the Father, or Mask of the Mother. I would have liked Mask of the Father since I'm running so heavy. But Mask of the Child basically just increases your stamina regeneration. Which, honestly, don't really need at the moment. Maybe later on. But now we can go back up to Firelink Shrine and play the game as normal. Probably should have actually leveled up, used those souls, but because things can go horribly wrong. Like if Dark Souls decides that it's your time to not have fun, you're not gonna have fun. Like it's just the way it is. Time to go, 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 go, go. Oh god. So slow. I think my character needs to lay off the Twinkies. I mean, it's less like character and more just the armor I'm wearing. It's just so goddamn heavy. Like I've seen people say how when they first picked up the game they chose Knight because, you know, it's what they assumed was the standard class. Like, you know, the okay, play this if you're a beginner type thing. So they've gone and... Why though? There's nobody here? Ah, he's... Back off, slowly. Go away! Go away! What's he doing? Alright. Come on, bitch boy. Oh, you dick! Jesus. Yeah. I can do it too. You ass. I've completely forgot what I was talking about now. Is that noodle? Up my damage a little bit. Yeah. Onwards to the pre-programmed scheduling, I guess. I don't know. Talking about and just talking to myself. These guys should go down all pretty easily. They're not even remotely resistant to magic. I think they are actually weak to divine. Nope. Oh, that hit me. I can do it too. Look. Nope. down here. Hello, buddy. Come on. Oh, that's just unfortunate. 328 damage. Not bad. That's alright. Now we jump across here. So, how's everyone else's day going, huh? Everyone doing well? Hope you're all doing well. It was an alright day for me. Very hot, very sunny. Some mad burns on my arms, because I work out in the sun a lot of the time. Also the hay fever, man. The hay fever lately has just been absolutely bonkers. Batshit crazy around here. Woo! You're eager. So are you. Cop that. You know, I'm going to teach us how to parry. Okay, so with most shields, right? Like, namely these, like, medium shields, which is what I'm wearing now. Basically what you want to do is you want to do it right as their weapon starts swinging towards you. See? As soon as their weapon starts moving toward you, bang, every time. Of course, these guys are, you know, easy to parry, so it's good to practice on these ones though, because if you miss, then, you know, they tickle you a little bit and you get to have a little bit of a giggle. But for things like the target shield, that's a whole other ball game, man. I can, like, the target shield is a small shield, and it's supposed to have the largest parrying window, but just, I don't know, it takes longer to wind up or something, but I can never get the timing right on that thing, man. Like, it might be good for PvP because, you know, latency issues and shit, so it makes it easier to time it. But for me, it's just, I don't know, it just never works for me. Maybe I'm shit, I don't know. But yeah, I prefer parrying with medium shields because of that. I don't even think the target shield's the only shield either. I think there's a there's another small shield that can do it. I think the buckler. Is the buckler even in this game? I don't know if it is. Honestly. Can hear someone talking. Moving. That guy right there. Little nerd. Now, technically, we are actually kind of overpowered for this early on in the game. Here we are. Hey, Kevin. How you doing, big guy? Kids are well. Love that poise though, it's good. Just stand here, just... Love it. Whew, we missed. Shit. Wooden shield. Nice little starter shield. If you're looking for something light that you can parry with. It has the same parry as this shield, but it's, as you can see, significantly worse. But it's also a lot lighter, like 1.5 units of weight compared to this thing's 3. So, you know, if you're just looking for a, if you're trying to build like a dex build, for example, early game dex build, where you're going to be mostly dodging anyway, you can consider using that shield because it's nice and light. Will allow you to you know, keep your weight, giving you the ability to dodge, parry real easy. Very easy parries with that thing. I actually used it once in a thingy. Actually served me pretty well. And I like the look of it too. It's a nice looking shield. This little, I like it. Don't know why. Nice. Look at how fast that is. Whack! KO someone with that thing. But I'm gonna stick with my Dragon Crest shield because
you seem to have your wits
suits my
about
theme.
you. Then you are a welcome customer.
And here's a merchant.
I trade for souls.
First merchant.
Everything's for sale.
Annoying prick. Orange guidance soapstone. You can use that to, as it says, write, review, and rate messages. But, you know, we don't really need that. I don't think we need the residence key because we got the master key, but I like to buy it anyway. Just because I'm never sure. I need to buy a few weapons, some shields, arrows, and some decent armor. So armor's actually not bad for the early stage that you can get it. But if you have literally anything else, just wear that instead. You're better off. I'll probably come back and buy some firebombs off him later, maybe. Actually, you know what? I'm going to buy some now. That's another thing that I very rarely do, is actually use consumables.
Oh, I hope you...
I hate this guy so much, he's so annoying.
Thank you, kind.
Alright, we have 24 of the little buggers. Nice. They're not going to be like a main source of damage or anything, but it's still handy. Look at that. Fucking beautiful. And later on we can get black firebombs, which are much better. And we will probably get some of them at some point. There's actually a way to get down there early, but I don't see why we would, honestly. Throwing knives, also pretty useful if you don't want to use firebombs. Mostly for a dex build. I think they actually scale with dex. Still, I can't even remember. Hang on. I don't even think. I don't know. I don't know if thrown items and shit actually scale with anything in this game. I know they do in Dark Souls 2 and onwards, but yeah. Speaking of Dark Souls 2, we might play that maybe someday. I don't know. See how we go. Dark Souls 2 is one of those games. It's kind of 50-50 whether I like it or not. It's got a lot of you know, it did a lot of stuff right, did a lot of stuff wrong. But it's one of those games that nobody can really agree on whether it's a good game or not. So we're already human, so we only need... How many of these do we need? 3? Because I might as well kindle this one up to 20. I honestly don't know why. So, we've got 10, because we already had 10. Now we can restore 10. Now we can restore up to 15, and it will do so automatically. Boom. And then we can rekindle again. Up to 20. Look how big that fire is now. Oh yeah, it's massive. Massive big fire. Alright. Right here. For anyone who doesn't know, whenever you rest at a bonfire in these games, all the enemies respawn. Well, most enemies respawn. There are a few that don't. Really, dude? Ballsy. What's up, bro? gonna teach you a very important lesson. All walls are illusory. Very easy. There he is. See, if your attack would hit them if the wall wasn't there, it will hit them even if the wall is there. Which is funny to me, honestly. Just killing people through walls. Yeah, it's nothing, man. You know, you bounce off it and everything, but... Ow. Doodle. What? Oh, look at ya. Just heard thunder. Thunderbolts of lightning. Ooh, it's a big one too. Rolling. You can probably hear the mum's dog going off. Little shih tzu. Yes, yes, yes. Very angry. I understand. It's hard life being dead. I can get it from here? I reckon I can. Fun fact, if you free aim, well, yes, you will eventually, well, you will more than likely be a lot less accurate until you get the hang of it. You can actually, get a lot more range on your throws, which is always handy. I got a plunge. Wasn't expecting that. Alright. Let's go have some fun. Hey, big fella. Hey, man. You're looking awfully intimidating. Trying to drop that shield of yours? Or the sword? Does that matter? Let me have it, mate. It'll all be over in seconds. It's gonna be over in seconds anyway, but yeah. At least if you just drop it for me, you wouldn't have to get stabbed in the dick repeatedly. Is this what it's like to be a feminist? Hey, give me your shield! Haha, what a champion! So now, as you can see, it is better around the board, but it weighs twice as much and also requires a lot more strength. So this one requires 10 strength to use, that one requires 16. Oh, it's so much better though. 95 fired block. Pretty good. 62 stability. Very heavy shield. Very heavy shield. Might go kill Havel. Get his ring. That'll help with the slow shit that I'm going through right now. Yes, yes, yes. Kick it. Come on. That's the spirit. Come back. Come back. I want that. Even though it is useless to me. Gonna go down and see Pancake Boy. Have all the rock. If you know anything about Dark Souls, you probably know this guy. He's a fan favorite, as it were. Hey, sexy boy. Come on. Oh yeah. Come on. Let me get behind you, mate. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Stop! There we go. Now he is very resistant to magic. Memory serves, and it usually does. But, thankfully, his spine is very soft. And I feel like if you have a great shield on your back, you shouldn't be able to be backstabbed like this. Honestly. No, it makes sense to me that you wouldn't be able to be. But I mean, because if he pulled out his shield right now and held it up to me, like, there is no way I'm breaking that block, man. Oh, don't start doing that shit to me, mate. Come on. Just take your comeuppance. Come on. Oh. And welcome to Dark Souls PvP. Just fishing for backstabs. Chaining them backstabs. Ooh, look at you, buddy. Just give me the ring, please. Thank you. Oh yeah, look at that. So much faster now. So much faster. Alright, sweet. I think we're in the mid-roll range now. How can I tell again? Is it here? Yeah, it's here. So, what you want to do is you want to keep your equip load 30%, basically. And that will get you to fast rolling, which is obviously as fast as you can get. We're not quite 30% yet. But we are below 70%, which is fat rolling, which is what we were. Thing done. Here we fight the first boss. I need to remind myself if I can actually use the gold pine resin or not. Don't know if I can. This sword. But I cannot. Okay. So that's out of the question. Basically what that does is it applies lightning damage to a weapon for a little while. But since it's a special weapon, I'm pretty sure this upgrades with Twinkling Titanite. And usually weapons like that don't get to be buffed. This is it. This is the bridge troll, says Alpha in the chat. And you, my good friend, are about to know how to do this the easy way. As I was saying earlier, if I had the lightning pine resin, I probably would have done, well, a lot more than that. Let's just say. Hey, buddy. I can just fight him normally, but you know what, I might. I'm gonna save my Oof. Those are some nice testicles, buddy. Just cut those off, if that's alright. Dunk. Didn't see the ladder, he says. Yeah, a lot of people don't. I don't know if you were watching, but that Black Knight, if you can get him to drop his weapon, that plunging attack actually one-shots the Taurus Demon at the base stats to wield it. Like, I think I was soul level 20 when I did it. Yeah, soul level 20, 21, something like that. And yeah, one-shot him. Just with the plunging attack. Just bang, gone. All over. What's up, Kevin?
Ah, hello.
Here's another crowd favorite.
You don't look hollow. Far from it. I am Solaire of Astora, an adherent of the Lord of Sunlight. Now that I am undead, I have come to this great land, the birthplace of Lord Gwyn, to seek my very own son. You find that strange? Well, you should. No need to hide your reaction. I get that look all the time. Oh, aha. So I didn't scare you. I have a proposition, if you have a moment.
Yes.
The way I see it, our fates appear to be intertwined. In a land brimming with hollows, could that really be mere chance? So what do you say? Why not help one another on this lonely journey? This pleases me greatly. Well then, take this. We are amidst strange beings in a strange land. The flow of time itself is convoluted, with heroes centuries old phasing in and out. The very fabric wavers, and relations shift and obscure. There's no telling how much longer your world and mine will remain in contact. But use this to summon one another, cross the gaps between the worlds, and engage in jolly cooperation. Of course, we are not the only ones engaged in this, but I am a warrior of the sun. Spot my summon signature easily by its brilliant aura. If you miss it, you must be blind.
I like this guy. He's a cool guy. So that item that he gave us is the white sign soapstone. And what that does is it allows you to put down a sign which lets you engage in jolly cooperation. Which is always good fun. And yeah, that's basically the whole storyline. Or the gist of it anyway. Like, time is convoluted. All that jazz. Which is why we can all be the chosen undead all at once. Every one of us. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to try something here. Ah, so close. Right. Should have some souls. But I am actually going to pop down my sign. Just to see if we get any bites. Test the waters, as it were. First, I want to get my Black Knight shield. Makes me summoned, because people will see the Black Knight shield and be like, ooh. Dude, this guy knows what's up. It's hardcore, bro. You know what I mean? All those souls and it gave us 1 level up. Sweet. And to engage my chat for a moment, Alfie. Yes, the monster designs in this game are pretty cool. All the Dark Souls games, monster designs are actually pretty alright. I like them for the most part. Never had any that like really like creep me out, except for maybe I don't know really. And if you're looking to play Bloodborne, you have to get yourself a good old PlayStation. And, you know, screw that. Freaking heathen. Call yourself a gamer and you go and get yourself a PlayStation. Pfft. My nose just quacking.
Oh, still keeping him? Then go ahead. Never hurts.
Shut up. Oh, these only cost 50. Well, they cost 300. Wait, then we've got 42 of the fuckers. So we've got, what was it? 42 grenades to throw at people. Sweet. Honestly, I don't think we're gonna get a hit for some jolly cooperation. But what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to give it a few minutes. I'm going to go grab a quick drink and we'll see what happens. We'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. So, doesn't look like we're going to be getting a jolly cooperation. Which kind of sucks, but I am actually a little bit over leveled for it, honestly, in this area. In this area you want to be a 10 to 15 tops. I wonder, instead... I should do network settings, global, unrestricted. Sweet. What can we do while we wait? There's nothing really to do around here, honestly. You know what, stuff it. I'm going to show you how to get past the Hellcat Drake. Or Kevin. He's so lovingly named. So you'll know, well, probably won't remember because I kind of just breezed through it. Got this crossbow. You're gonna want that. Either that or you're gonna want a actual bow. Both will be useful. Kevin, buddy. There you go. Shit. I don't know if I can actually do it with a crossbow. There you go. Just need him to get down. That's it. And you just breeze on past. It's easier with an actual bow. Because with an actual bow, you can actually like bring up like a reticle and snipe. He'll fuck off until we run across the bridge again. Like if we run back down there where we triggered him earlier, he'll come back. And yeah, it'll give you a chance to kill him if you want to, if you so desire. Like that. You miss that. Him. Alright. So what we're going to do before we finish up, because I kind of want to keep these at about an hour. Just to make my life easier. Or Brianna's life, my editor, and Alfie's seamstress. Mistress. Whatever he's calling her these days. Whoever decides to edit it, whichever one of us decides to edit it, make our lives easier. So we don't have to freaking chop off like 3 hours or whatever. Ouch! This guy hurts a lot. Like a lot. Ow! Shit! Okay. I will not die to him. How long it's been since I died to a freaking Black Knight? Any if it's nice and open. Come on, handsome. Come for a walk. If he drops his shield, I'm gonna be upset. Ugh. It's another one of those moments where I wish I could dodge properly. Technically I can, I guess, but... let's just do this. It's so cheap, but... you know what? I'm here for an easy time, not a... fun time, not a hard time, whatever. Whatever the saying is. You can parry him, but... honestly, fuck that life. Not with these guys, they hurt too much this stage of the game. Hey, you gave me a chunk. And no item. Thanks. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. You're a cool guy. Alright. So I guess that'll be... well, that was actually the first area of the game. Honestly, the Undead Berg has just been absolutely demolished. And you know what's funny? In my my 10th birthday video for Dark Souls 10th birthday, at this point in the stream, I was already over the other side of the big fuck-off wall, which we can see up there. I was already over that. All that way. A little over an hour. If you haven't seen that video, you should go watch it. It's a hell of a good time. It's got me in it. Makes it like, you know, one of the best videos on YouTube, obviously. Just for that one fact. But yeah, till next time, guys. I've been Matt. This has been Jane Kelly. Jane, I guess. Join us next time. Okay, that was gay. So bad. Alright, bye.